What's going on, people? So, I've taken a little break off of this recording thing, and I still haven't really found a good spot to step back into trading. I still have one account that I'm still trading, and if you see my last video, I did mention that I had the account and I was still trading it, and it was very close to being blown, and it still unfortunately is really close to being blown. In my very situation that I stand currently, obviously I'm not choosing to just stand down. My last video was meant to have a very strong kind of notation to it, in regards to my feelings around this trading stuff. Like, I want to be the person who's very transparent in the field, and I want to be able to show you guys that it is very much possible with the trading stuff. And I know a lot of people will look down on me because, of my last video and think that I'm terrible at trading and I suck at it when I never claim to be good. That's the problem, is people like to make assumptions before they even know the person. And guys, I don't claim to be good at any of this trading stuff. I don't claim to be experienced. I don't claim to be, like, you can look at my channel bio and see that I'm not the person that you think I am, okay? Um, I've just now started and I've passed accounts, and I was able to pass two accounts, and even though I lost one of them, I'm still working to get another account out of drawdown, which, in my humble opinion, I don't think I'll be able to, but we'll see. I need to try the best that I can on the account, so that way, I can get the account back out of drawdown. And I think it'd be best for my, mentality. Like, one of the things that traders really mess up on, and I see it a lot in this field, is they trade a ton of accounts at the same time. And, you know, for the people who are experienced and know what they're doing, I feel like that's definitely the best that they can do. I mean, they're doing everything right. They know exactly what they're doing. They're doing what they're supposed to do. But for people who aren't as experienced like me, I don't have like years and years under my belt. I have probably almost a year under my belt, but I'm still working at it. But the fact that I managed to pass accounts super quickly when most people don't even have that ability to do that is really inspiring. Um, and I built this channel to inspire you guys. I didn't make this channel to only document my process, but I've made this channel to inspire people that are trying to do the same thing, right? Now, I want to take a moment in this video and tell you guys that I encourage you guys to join my Discord. There's no paywall. I'm not selling you guys anything. I'm not, telling you guys that you need to go purchase something. I'm not. It's a completely free Discord, guys. I'm just trying to build a community where everybody's involved, and I want everybody to talk about trading. I want there to be a pod where people can actually communicate with each other and talk to each other about trading, all right? None of the other nonsense that you see online, of people getting into Discords and then having to pay, like, if I'm telling you guys the truth and I'm telling you guys honesty and I'm being transparent with you guys, I'm telling you guys now, like, of course in the future when I grow and grow and grow like this community, I want to be affiliated with prop firms, all right? And you guys can call me a sellout or whatever, but as long as you guys use my codes in the future, I will gladly not offer any service unless if it's like maybe one-on-one mentoring or whatever. Not necessarily mentoring, but just proper guidance, okay? Proper guidance and help. I don't want to, I want to be able to teach you guys, but I want information to be public and I want people to learn, right? From my process. So, yeah, a lot's gone on. I just hate that I had to make that video for the last video. I hate that I had to do that, and I hate bearing the bad news. With this video, I want this video to be a lesson, okay? Because I realized that I took a lot of time to really focus on my emotions first before I start doing stupid things, okay? By the way, I just now realized that you guys will probably flame me for having a white background on my chart. I don't even know how to fix that. I'd assume it's somewhere in Canvas, right? Okay, that's so much better. Alright, I know I realized I was blinding you guys that entire time. I'm very sorry for that. I did not mean to do that. I just want to tell you guys, and remind you guys that this is a process, and I'm willing to go through this process and show you guys my results. I'm so sick and tired of watching videos around trading, and all everybody does is just sell something. They sell something, and that's like the main benefit they get out of their community is selling something to their community, right? Now, although yes, you can make a quick bag, and sell something in your community and everything like that, I'm not doing that. All right? I want to actually build the community and have people come together with transparency. That's what my whole Discord is about, guys. I want you guys to join, and I want you guys to talk with each other and be real human beings, all right? None of this guru nonsense, none of that. I don't push anything on you guys, and I'm always transparent with where I'm at. Now, obviously, I'm not in a good spot right now, but I want you guys to be there. All right. This video and the videos going forward will not have a lot of cuts in them. Okay. I want to be as transparent as possible, and I want to lighten the load on the videos to be able to push out more videos. I want to be able to upload more videos in a week and be able to grow over that span of time. So, obviously, I'm going to keep the editing to a minimum, but it is what it is for now. So, I want to talk about psychology in this video and my psychology going forward. And I feel like it's something you guys should definitely hear because my emotions after I lost the account and I'm so close to blowing this account is something unmatched. Truly, it's something unmatched. Like I said in my other video, I had spent my time offline dealing with my emotions, okay? Um, and it does suck. It does suck, and I hate having to explain that. Um, and I hope that I don't get looked down upon for having emotions, And I know that every human has emotions, but the problem with our psychology, and this is to everybody, the problem with our psychology is that our biggest problem is being human, having emotions. If we were a robot, you know, we would just feel no emotion. We would just trade, 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 and whatever the outcome is the outcome. But that's just not the case, okay? We as emotions, we go through a lot of phases, you could say, as humans, and a bunch of different things, right? So this is a really big topic, and for me, I want to explain my experiences and, you know, one of the biggest factors that I need to change about myself to improve my trading. Now, I'm not going to lie to you guys, okay? I've gone through a very, very, very long period of losing. But obviously, I'd assume that it has to be something psychology related. And also strategy hopping, all right? And I won't lie to you guys. That's pretty much what it is. A big factor in psychology, it played that role. You know, um, Over trading, uh, strategy hopping, over leveraging, and just overall being emotional, to be honest. Dude, overall being emotional in my trading. Um, I have really fallen back on these characteristics, and it sucks. It really sucks. These are the things that I really need to work on in trading to get back to the point that I was at, okay? Now, I've never claimed to be profitable, and I won't be profitable for the longest time, and I want you guys to realize that. And the reason why I say that is because in order to achieve this quote unquote profitability, you would have to trade for a very, very, very long time. I'm talking years to show consistency and results. Once you show consistency and results, you will prove profitability. I mean, once you prove the profitability by being consistent, that's when you get your title. So it'll be a very long time coming for me to even achieve something as close as profitability in my trading. I want to give you guys a little update on where I stand and what I feel like I can improve on. And these are the traits that I feel like I can improve on. Overall psychology, of course, but over trading, strategy hopping, over leveraging, and being emotional. Over trading, of course, is I've fallen back and I've had a tendency to place multiple trades throughout the day. And I feel like maybe I should just stick with one or two. All right, I'm not going to limit myself, but sticking with one or two is probably the best results that I can get. Strategy hopping, I know everybody's been through this at least once. Um, you always just try to tend to find the it's golden object syndrome, okay? You just try to find whatever works best and whatever you feel works best, but then as soon as it loses, you're always just hopping from strategy to strategy. Over leveraging, I had a problem with that. I would take multiple trades and I would size in way too heavy because I thought, oh, well, this isn't going to lose or whatever. Now, even though that wasn't my reasoning, and I'm sure I had good reasoning, I don't remember the reasoning, but I'm sure I had good reasoning for the amount that I was risking in general, but we'll just call it that because even if I did have a reason, it was still stupid, okay? And just overall being emotional. I'm human, just like everybody else, and when you get mad and you start placing trades that you think is going to work out, you just do the stupidest things, okay? And that's just what I feel as if I can improve on, and I want everybody to know that wherever you stand in your trading or overall in general, just know that you can always, always, always improve. You can always learn and improve. If you make a mistake, you can learn from it and you can improve. And, you'll always have points where you fall back. You have a setback, you know. I always see people making the same analogy of you have your lower highs and your higher highs in the market, but you also have that with real life experiences, and it really is true. You'll have a minor setback and a major breakout. You'll keep going higher, and that's just how it is for your learning curve. That's how it is for your experiences in real life. So that's the little update I wanted to give you guys. Um, and I just hope that you guys can relate to me in some sort of way. I mean, I know you guys do. Um, like I said, very transparent person. I want to do nothing but be transparent about my journey and where I stand and everything involved with that. But as far as it stands, my account is close to, being blown, but I'm going to hopefully try to get that account back to where I want it to be. So with all that being said, guys, like I said from the beginning of the video, join the Discord. It'll be in the description, but also subscribe and turn on a notification bell to not miss a video from me because I'll be posting more throughout the week. I'm planning on posting more videos going forward. I want to be as consistent as possible, and I want to start, but I can't ever promise that I'm not gonna fall off again. So yeah, please subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and also leave a comment on where you guys stand in your trading. I want to know where you guys stand. Like, are you guys profitable? Is there anybody in this chat that is profitable that is a novice, new maybe? Maybe you learned something from my channel already. Maybe you haven't watched me before and you're just getting started trading, or you're the most profitable person. Like, I don't care, just let me know in the comments where you stand in your trading because I really like to know that. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much the end of the video, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, night, whatever it is for you guys, and please stay safe. Anyways, that's it for me today, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.